Good afternoon, y'all. Marlene Bush, Stitching by the Lake. It is Tuesday, March the 24th, and it's just afternoon here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I woke up to a really foggy morning today and cloudy. Again, we've had a lot of that. I was going to go for a walk this morning, and my husband had been out, and when he came back in, he said it had started raining, misting. But now the sun's trying to come out, and you're going to see that with the light because I'm right here beside the window. Have all my blinds open so that the lemon tree will be getting some more light. For those of you who ask about the lemon tree, citrus trees seem to be self-pollinating, and this one is doing great on the side that's next to the window, but the side away from the window, not so good. And if I turn it so that it can get sun on the other side of it, then the blossoms and the lemons that were on the side next to the window fall off. I still have 2 good-sized lemons on there right now, and quite a few blossoms, and with 1 or 2 tiny little lemons. I'm hoping to keep those. We'll see how it does. I don't know. Anyway, glad for the sunshine. Hope I get to take a walk this afternoon. It's supposed to get up to be about 70 or 71 here today. And I like getting out, even though the pollen drives me crazy. I have several things to tell y'all this morning. One, I've been meaning to tell you and keep forgetting. Do y'all know what this is? Lots of you do. It's a nutcracker. And you may have one buried in a drawer somewhere. I have discovered, y'all know I have arthritis in my hands, and I have a real difficult time opening cans, for instance, and I have special openers for those. But bottles, like my Dr. Pepper bottles, okay, that's hard. So I use this nutcracker on that little top, and it comes right open. It is wonderful. So if you have trouble for bottles, ketchup or that size, wine maybe, some of you are probably having a little bit of wine, it helps with that size, and it's a wonderful discovery for me. Wanted to share that with you. And also, kind of a life update for those who have asked about him. Cade is at home. I believe he went home yesterday and got to see baby Cora for the first time. She was on the bed, on a regular bed, on a pad, on a regular bed, and he climbed up on the bed and looked at her and looked at his mama and said, "Is she out of you?" "Yes, she's out." And then he said, "Could put her on the floor." I guess he wanted to play. Mama was not willing to put her on the floor. They do have a dog, so she was not willing to do that. Anyway, all the little birds are in their nest at their house, and that's a good thing. And someone asked for a picture, so this is a picture of my Cora Rose. She is adorable, of course, as are all babies. Precious, precious thing. She still has a little yellow coloring. Her bilirubin levels are not where they should be. I thought maybe with the light from the windows that they would come on up, but they're staying kind of borderline. They're going to take her back to the doctor tomorrow to get that number checked one more time. So let's look at stitching. Oh, here it is. Sorry, y'all. I hate to lean down on you, but this is all I can do here. I finished the sampler that I was working on and showed you. I am so sorry to have to do that. This is how's the light on that? Yeah. This sampler is GB 1790. That's the name of it. It is an Italian Catholic sampler, and it's from Hewitt Hill Samplers. Was a download. This is what it looks like. And it says I used Victorian Motto Sampler Shop's New Flag Red. That's the red that I used on that. And the fabric, I told y'all, was straw, but it wasn't. That was incorrect. It was a 30 count lamb's wool that I used. I found this very interesting. It comes from the collection of Mrs. Lathrop Colgate Harper, and is in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. The original is. We only know two things about GB. One, that she was Italian, and one, that she was Catholic. This symbol right here, for those of you that are not familiar with it, is a symbol for the name of Jesus Christ. Obviously, this is the cross, the symbol for Christians. And this is a symbol for Mary, Mother Mary, with a crown, because she is believed to be crowned in heaven. Very sweet little sampler. Didn't take a long time to do. I did have a problem with it because I have found, I don't know about y'all, but I have found that the very deep, rich colors of floss, like rich reds and dark blues and black, those threads fray sometimes. And this one frayed particularly bad. I tried different needles, tried shorter strands, but it still frayed a lot. Part of it was this fabric. It's kind of a rough fabric, is what I call it. And that was part of it, but part of it was just the richness. And someone else asked, I got a couple of questions about Kringle that I showed you the other day, so I'm going to take it out of the package and show you a little bit closer. This is Little House Needleworks. It's called Kringle's, and it's a department store. It has lots of really neat little things in each window. It's an absolutely fabulous pattern. I understand that someone has started a stitch along for this. I'm not sure right now who it was. My memory. Sorry, y'all. And then someone else asked me about the threads for this. I ordered the thread pack, which came with Classic Colorworks. Now, it does call for some DMCs, which didn't come with this, and it calls for, calls for you to blend a DMC with one Aversois number 128, which did not come with this thread pack. So, unfortunately, I can't show you what that looks like. I'm not even sure where it goes on this pattern. Let me see what it says. It has some French knots. It has some back stitching. You backstitch the hat decoration with one strand of the Aversois gold. Backstitch the hat decoration, which would be, where is the hat? I've got contacts in and not my readers, so I'm not sure which hat it's talking about, or if there's a hat here somewhere. I'm not seeing it. I don't know. Whoever asked me that question, I'm sorry. I do not know. There is a note in here that says some of the early charts that were printed showed a required quantity of trail dust. That was incorrect. This chart requires 2 trail dust. And the fabric is Prairie Gray. Going to be hard to see that in this light, y'all. This is a gray that has a brown tint to it. You can kind of see that. Kind of a brown tint to it. As I come to the Aversois point in this chart, I'll be glad to get back to y'all, but honestly, I'm not even sure when I'm going to start it. Maybe I'll get a start on it this week, but that's not certain because I'm still kind of looking at some of my other Christmas things I wanted to show you that I have in my basket. I keep a basket beside my chair, my stitching chair in the other room, for Christmas stuff that I want to stitch, and because I stitch it all year round. And this doesn't look like Christmas to y'all, I know, but this is one of the market releases from Plum Street Samplers. If you've been following me, you know that I am working on the Noah's Ark patterns. This is the one that came out at market called Noah's Christmas. These are called Noah's Christmas. And this one has llamas and lovebirds. I'm particularly looking at this llamas one, and I hope I get to start it pretty soon. And then this is not a market release, but I have in my little basket Merry Old Soul by Brenda Gervais, and I bought the kit for this. Well, fiddly-dee, the light. There, that's a little better. And I have the fabric and the floss for it. So that'll be one of my starts pretty soon. Let's see what's in here. This is the fabric. I'm not seeing what kind it is. Let's look at the threads, and then I'll look at that. These are the threads for this one. Classic Colorworks and Gentle Arts for that. She also included in this the trim and the ribbon. The fabric is Confederate Gray, 46 count. Ooh, I've never stitched on a 46 count, y'all. I might have to get a different pair of readers, a little stronger. I don't know. I'm at a 4.5. Do they come stronger? I suppose they do. I'll figure it out, I guess. So that's one of the ones I'm looking at. I also downloaded, Sassy Jacks has a free sampler on their website. If you're interested, you might take a look at that. Moving all this stuff around, y'all. I'm already at almost 11 minutes, and I'm trying to keep these down between 10 and 15. So I'm going to finish up for today and tell you that I'll be back in a couple of days to show you what I decided to start on and to work on for the next little bit. If you are needing any cross-stitch supplies, please be sure to look at your local needle workshops, because they're still open. They're still doing curb service and mail service. The Shepherd's Needle in Little Rock is my favorite one, of course. She's about an hour away from me, and y'all hear me talk about Ann all the time, and Sherry, who works there. They do a fabulous job. They will cut fabric to any size for you. Ann she's great at suggesting fabrics. If you don't find the one that you're looking for, she's really, really good at picking out a different fabric that will fit the pattern that you have. And their service is very quick. So they have a great website, so check them out and see what they've got for you. So I think that's all that I have for today. I hope you're staying well and staying in. What is today? Today's Tuesday. It is my 13th day to stay home. Now we've, of course, had the baby and his parents her parents in to pick her up. And one of our daughters has been over and talked to us through the glass door. She's making a garden, so she's been coming over to borrow her dad's truck. So we're not completely isolated. I talk to a lot of people. And by the way, if you have emailed me and I have not answered, please comment on this video. I have sent an email a couple of times to Shanda out in Idaho, and she didn't get them. Now, when she emailed me, I did get them. So if I haven't answered you, it's because I haven't received it yet. So let me know about that. And we'll have some great conversations going via email, okay? Y'all stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.